Yeah, good morning, y'all. Welcome to Just Said Wrestling. I'm Joshua Two Eyes here today for the predictions video for Crown Jewel, um, airing on Peacock here in just a couple hours with the kickoff show. Looks like a pretty good card. It's one of those shows where I don't know. It's either going to be hit or miss. We'll see. Either later tonight or tomorrow, I will have my recap video for you. Just kind of quickly go through the card. This ain't going to be a long video. For those that watched my video on Knockout Smackdown last night, thank you so much. Had some audio issues. I noticed I'm using a mic on my headset. I don't have it on. You can see it there. Um, every time I'd hit the mic, we would get feedback. So I think when I get paid tonight, I'm going to go to Walmart and buy maybe like a Yeti microphone or something like that, which should help greatly with the audio quality. So stick with me. It's a work in progress. It's only my second video. All right, so Crown Jewel. Just gonna go by the matches one on one or one by one and tell you who I think is gonna win. We will start with let's see. I got like a you can see it in the background. I'm like, I don't know which one I want to start with. Let's start with some of the ones that I'm pretty confident in. Mansoor and Mustafa Ali. Hopefully they get at least 10 minutes because this should be a banger of a match. Um, Mansoor is gonna win. It's Saudi Arabia. I mean, that's 100%, 100%. Big E, Drew McIntyre. Big E's going to retain there. I think that should be a good match too. Um, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's title. A little bit interesting with this one because Becky is going to Raw. Charlotte's on SmackDown with the Raw belt. They'll probably do a title swap like they did last year with the New Day. I think it was the New Day and the Street Profits, which was so freaking stupid. But I figure that's probably what's going to happen here. I think Becky retains. I don't think Bianca wins here. I can see Sasha maybe winning it, but I'm pretty confident that Becky is going to retain here. And I'm noticing one match not on the graphic, the Usos versus the Hurt Business on the kickoff show. Usos win that one, hands down. This is where it starts to get a little bit tricky now. Goldberg and Bobby Lashley. Lashley should win this. I mean, why have Goldberg win a match in 2021 at all? And Lashley's been so great this year. Um, but that's probably going to be Goldberg. I'm going to go Goldberg. I don't want to. That's the one that probably kills me the most. But yeah, Goldberg will win that. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. I hate Brock. Anybody that knows me knows I am never going to say I'm a Lesnar fan. Not saying he's not good in the ring, not saying he don't put on good matches. I just don't like him. I never have, never will. That being said, I'm still not going with him. I wouldn't anyway. Roman defends the title. So that leaves, I think, 4 matches now. RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team titles. I don't see them putting the titles back on AJ and Omos at all. I mean, I don't. I think we got Street Profits on Raw now. I just don't see them ever getting it back, so I'm not. RK Bro isn't going to be one of those teams that's going to be around forever. Eventually, we're going to get a split, but I think they're going to. I think they will retain here. I actually don't think there's going to be any title changes whatsoever. Um, me and my group of friends, we do these prediction contests. We pick the winners. Um, we picked the first match of the night, last match of the night, title changes, and I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna stick with 0 for title changes. I don't see anybody winning a belt here today, I guess. So that leaves us with 3 matches now, and these are the harder ones to predict for me. First, we have Edge and Seth Rollins, Hell in a Cell. They both will be on Raw after the draft goes into effect. I think tomorrow now. Kind of like that makes me wonder if this is going to continue. Um, it's been great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of after this match we need to do something else. At least maybe come back to it later down the road, but do something else, which would tell me that Edge wins. But if they are going to continue it, or if maybe Edge is going to go away for a little while again, um, which I think he might, just because this is a brutal match, he might need to rest up for a while. I am going to go with Seth Rollins here. This is one that I'm probably the hardest match of the night to predict, as far as like, you know, them doing a great job in making it so it's hard to predict. Um, so I will, but I am going to go with Seth Rollins on this one. And that leaves the two tournament matches, the King of the Ring and the Queen's Crown. Queen's Crown, I want to care. I want to care. Like, we just had a Knockouts Knockdown show in Impact with the Number One Contenders tournament that was freaking phenomenal. Watch my review from last night, if you will, please. I loved it. I loved everything about it. Every match was, good. There were some short ones, there were some long ones, but every match played their part. They had a whole night dedicated to a tournament, and I think the first couple of rounds of the Queen's Crown tournament have added to, what, 15 minutes, if that, in length. It's been pretty ridiculous. So like I said, I want to care, but I just don't see anything with this Dewdrop character. Um, Props to Piper Niven for trying to make it work, but I'm not buying it. And Zelina Vega, I love Zelina Vega. I'm so happy she came back, but then it's like they weren't using her. She lost every match. She finally won something. So I am gonna go with Zelina here. I think as far as like a queen gimmick and doing all that, Zelina has more potential in that role. So yes, Zelina Vega to win the Queen's Crown tournament. And that leaves probably the match I'm probably most intrigued in tonight. Finn Balor versus Xavier Woods, King of the Ring. This, I don't know. I can see Finn getting it. I mean, he was the prince, the demon prince, I think, and now king. That's kind of a cool evolution there. Xavier Woods deserves it. Kofi's got to run with the title. Big E's got to run with the title. What does Xavier Woods have? And he's been talking on social media about wanting to be King of the Ring, so that would be pretty cool to see. Both of them could use this. Both of them would be good with the King gimmick, I think. Um, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Finn went to Raw and Xavier's going to SmackDown. I could be wrong on that, but I know they're split. Woods and Kingston are still going to be together, and Big E's going to be on Raw. So that almost kind of tells me that I think Xavier's going to win. I think if the New Day didn't get split up again, that Finn would win, just because I feel like King Xavier Woods and Champion Big E wouldn't. Maybe that would be too much. Um, I just can't wait to see this match. And that's the thing. This card is like, the more I talk about these matches, the more I'm looking forward to the show. Honestly, say what you will about the politics and everything behind this, so I'm not gonna get into that. But um, obviously, and it's not gonna be as good as Bound for Glory this Saturday. But yeah, it looks like a solid card. I am gonna pick Xavier Woods uh, for this one here. So just a quick rundown. I'm trying to make this less than 10 minutes. I got a minute to go. Roman retains, Big E retains, Seth Rollins wins, Becky Lynch retains, Xavier Woods wins King of the Ring, Zelina Vega wins Queen's Crown, Mansoor wins, Goldberg wins, RK Bro retains, and the Usos win or retain. I'm not sure if that was a title match. So that's that. Hope you enjoy the show. I will be back tonight or tomorrow morning with a review. I will be back Saturday for the Bound for Glory predictions and the review, hopefully with a good quality mic then. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe, comment with your predictions, like the video. And this has been Joshua with Two Eyes for Jaw, Just Said Wrestling. Talk to you later.